Hi guys, I have been dreading this for so long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, so bear with me. I have some news that I wanted to share with you. It's very personal and difficult for me to share. But about 13 years ago, I found out that I have a genetic condition called polycystic kidney disease. And PKD is a disorder in which clusters of cysts just build up on your kidneys on top of each other over and over and over, destroying any healthy kidney that's left. And eventually your kidneys get really, really huge and gross and stop functioning. There is no treatment, there is no cure. I didn't even know I had this. I just found out. I am now at the point where my kidneys have failed. My options are dialysis, transplant, or death. So, trying to stay upbeat about this. I can literally say I would rather die than ask somebody for anything. I can't even ask for a pencil. So I think knowing this, Erin, who is my sales manager, who you've heard me talk about, and you probably don't see that much on here because she's even more camera shy than I am. When she found out about this a few years ago, she was like, "Oh, you can just have my kidney." And I was like, do you hear what you're saying? I mean, that's a lot. Like, you're talking about offering me an organ. And she's like, yeah, just take mine. I'm sure it's going to be a match, no problem. And so about a year ago, I got to the point where I had to start testing for a match and transplant. And Erin just jumped right in. And she was like, okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this testing. I know I'm going to be a match. And she did. She went through all the testing. And even though she was technically a match, she wasn't a close enough match. So then she decided to be part of a program that allows her to donate her kidney on my behalf. So right now, the current waiting list for a kidney is about 5 to 8 years here in Pennsylvania. I wasn't going to last that long. So Erin decided to donate her kidney to a stranger so that I would get moved up to the top of the list, meaning I would get a kidney within the year. And the reason I'm talking about this now is because tomorrow she goes in for that surgery. Tomorrow morning, first thing, she's going in, they're going to remove her kidney, they're going to ship it off to Minneapolis, believe it or not, and that afternoon somebody's going to be getting her kidney. To say, I mean, how do you thank somebody for making that sacrifice for you? Just like with, such ease, like I'm still having a hard time coming to terms with that. And so grateful, so very grateful is not even a word. Okay, but I'm trying to stay upbeat. Erin's going to be fine. This has a great success rate, 100% success rate. They're going to pop her kidney out. And it's more than that, but she'll be out of the office for a few weeks, recovering. She's going to do great. I know she's going to do great. But yeah, so think of her tomorrow. When you get up, please send her thoughts, prayers, positive vibes, whatever you believe in. Just send it all to her because she deserves that and so much more. But anyway, so that still leaves me without a kidney at the moment. Well, I still have my two. They're just gross and they don't work. But I will be definitely getting one at some point this year. I wanted to let you know that things are going to continue to function at Honeybee Gardens as normal. You're not going to see any blips. We have plans to ensure that everything is going to function normally You just might not see me for a little bit. I will let you guys know when this is going to be happening. I don't actually even find out until literally 3 weeks before the surgery. You just get a call that says, yeah, we found a kidney. Be here in 3 weeks. It's kind of crazy. So I am looking forward to that. The other reason I wanted to jump on here is because I wanted to talk about the importance of organ donation. I know it's not something that people really think about. You know, you think, oh, that's never going to affect me. I never thought it would affect me in my life, that's for sure. But 17 people die every day waiting for an organ. About 85% of those people are waiting for a kidney. That's like the biggest, hottest organ that people need. Erin's only going to be in the hospital for about 2 days, and the rest of her time is just going to be relaxing and recovering to make sure that she's good. And she's just going to go living her normal life then with only one kidney. Ironically, I'm going to have 3 kidneys. So I know it's weird. They don't take your old kidneys out. Usually, I mean, they do in some instances, but mostly they don't. So you're walking around with like 3 of them, which is really kind of odd. And I'm still coming to terms with that, but that's an aside. Organ donation is something real, something you can do, something you can consider. I will post a link at the bottom of this video. So in conclusion, you know, nobody likes the sick kid. This is not easy for me to talk about at all. Really not at all. Only a handful of people in my life know about this, so it's difficult for me to share. So just kind of think like when you see somebody you know and, you know, maybe they're a little heavier than they used to be, or they look a little bloated, or they look thinner. You don't know what that person's dealing with. They could literally be fighting for their life every day, like me. So don't judge. You know, just you don't know what's going on with that person. So have grace, have consideration, and again, you know, please send all your thoughts and prayers to Erin for her amazing, generous, brave thing that she is doing tomorrow. And I'm happy to answer questions if you guys have questions. Again, this is really hard. Things are going to go on with Honeybee Gardens as normal. Everything's going to be okay. I just needed to put it out there. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here for me. And I love you all.